did a minute ago was even on camera. Should I set this to be... Ow. Manual focus? Like, this is bad here, right? So one of the things you can do, like, if I knew that structurally around this was okay, like, I could just do this and then just kind of pack it. Everybody good? Everybody having a Friday? But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, this, I don't know if this is gonna be the one. It might be. We'll start with this until, and see what happens. If I make this even hotter, right? Like I can just pull more off of the thing. So like, what I'm gonna do here is run the battle. This one's cooling too fast, maybe, or something? I don't know. It's like kind of cracking in the middle. Let's go. So this is the boss fight. We don't have a lot of people in here. Let's do this again. Boop. Let's see what happens. Again, we'll just watch that play on the side. Hopefully that's okay. I can't turn it because it's welded. It's not boiling, which is good. We got 14 to 7. It looks like we're going to win this. Sorry, that was very unprofessional. I'm in first with most kills. Most assists is Casey. McMonster. Well, 10 to 1, but that boss is not... Oh, there we go. There we go. We got the boss. We got that boss. So, here's the other thing, right? I don't even know why. I'm going to find someplace safe to put this down because this is... Again, this is 310 degrees. I'll just, again, stick it in the rim here. Or whatever. Something. So, right now, let me do open captain chest. Tammin got the Berserker Scroll. Boss defeated. We're going to start another map. We're going to go to top. Go. I probably need more buffs. I'm going to put it down at Templar, though. We'll go over here. Boop. Battle planning. Boop. Go. Okay. There we go. So this is one of the things about... we're going to put this, we're going to preheat it to 310. I could also just turn it off. Let's get this guy out of the way. So knowing that, the guy that I want in here is somewhere like, and this is still warm, right? So, and this is something that I can't do with, like, well, Red might disagree with me, but, like, I haven't used a firm enough sculpey that, I felt comfortable doing this. Maybe we want to shift him off to the side. I don't know. His arm's gonna... I'm probably just gonna glue his arm on after. I think his head's gonna need to be a little bit taller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shave off the top, so I have a good thing to connect to, so I can extend it. Because I'm gonna want him to be a little bit taller than this guy, I think, which he may have already been. So we're gonna pull off this. And again, this is still warm enough that I'm able to kind of carve it a little bit. This arm is going to just be down. I'd like to have him leaning forward a little bit more, but I don't know if that's going to be copacetic. And I don't like this stuff here. I might just remove it. I might just remove this material to make sure that it's nice and clean on the inside here. So if this is the front, I'm going to go side here. I'll go ahead and let's say this will just remind me that this is the front. We're gonna put his footsies there. No, I don't think I've got an X-Acto blade, an actually X-Acto blade. I might use that later. Oh, is this the big one? I kind of screwed up because I was thinking about like maybe I'll use this one for the what you call it, the snowman. But whatever. The back, we're gonna go. He's gonna be that, and then we're gonna go in, and we're gonna. Well, let's go ahead and let's not be stupid. So right now, this might be a little bit of timber renew zone of trying to get his workflow. I don't know, because right now, like just with the carving and stuff, we're gonna come in a little bit more here again. Ow, that's hot. You got melty stuff on the outside. So now some of this we might want for additional material, but I'm just gonna throw this back in the pot for now. And let that just remelt. We want a little bit of a belly. Again, I'm gonna glue the arm back on. I don't want to separate the legs completely because I don't want to deal with that with the mold. And then since I said it, I'm gonna just take the whole thing off. So this guy's a little potbelly, kind of. We're gonna go ahead and try and keep this guy sort of barrel-chested. They both basically wear coveralls, right? So they're gonna be very similar. I was gonna almost just convert that guy into this guy. I should probably pull up some reference at some point to actual stuff but I mean, like, but really what I'm referencing is my own dude. But anyway, like using this knife is way faster than trying to use the other thing. Here's one problem. Not having this be empty. I suppose I could use the cup thing. Basically, like the bottom of this dude, it needs to be flat, completely flat. And I don't have him on anything that is. I don't have a base, you know, kind of deal. I might have to think about that. I am gonna need a right arm and a machete. See, that's not good. That's a little cavity. This might almost be enough. Yeah, hopefully this is good. Oops, I do need shoulders. Where are the shoulders going to be? Probably about where I've got them. Okay, so like this is going to be all kind of head. And the nice thing, you know, is again, when it's cool enough, it's stiff enough that you can carve it, right? But when it's hot, I can add material back on. And so now if I want to like make sure that I'm, where's the, I have a piece or two that's big enough. No, not really. I should just turn this off when I'm not using it. But like here, right? Again, this is, you know, 300 degrees on the tip of this thing. So the other thing, oops, is this is when you'd probably use an alcohol torch or just a torch to like heat up both sides and get it to where it welds itself together real good. This is really hot. I don't need, like, this isn't actually his head. This is just like the top of his head. And so all I'm kind of trying to do is get it heated up and welded in place. Because again, I just want him to be a little bit taller. And then the other thing too is like if this, oops, I don't know what I'm, oh, I do have a knife here. It's on the edge of my thing. Feet, and then let's put a nice little divot here for the arm. Now the good thing about this too, right, is like this only needs to hold up for casting. Like when I make the mold, if it falls apart after that, that's fine. Kind of. So just heating this up a bit just kind of gives me the ability to do that. I mean, the other thing, depending on, you know, which version of like quote unquote Jason, this is a he's got a different head, kind of depending on how deformed and stuff. It's kind of a crack looking there. So I want he's gonna have to balance, so that's one of the things that's gonna have to happen. But I want to make sure that, again, this guy's kind of pudgy. His head's kind of back. I want to kind of shift that on this. and have him more. I think that might be enough of the heat. The only problem with like turning this off, right, is that then, you know, I have to wait for it to heat up again. But whatever. So again, there's the posture thing that I want to do, and I want to go. Let's go dig in a little bit there. Dig in a little bit there, and I'm being. This is, what is this like? This is. It's firmer than peanut butter right now. It's like cheese. It's like, or like a block of cream cheese, maybe. I'm letting you know specifically for like how much effort I'm using as I'm, you know, moving the knife, because don't do stuff when it is firm enough that you're having to use more pressure than you can control, because that's when you get hurt. I'm gonna end up probably sculpting the face mask on after as well. So he's not gonna have hair. The point where this that chest is there might be what I want, and then I'm gonna probably have to tack on shoulders and stuff. The thing too is like one thing to be aware of is I could end up making something that balances right here, but then doesn't balance when it's a different material and a different weight, and also not sticky. So yeah, I want to come off. We're gonna take more off the back. It's gonna be real big around the shoulders. This guy. Then we'll also give him a little bit of. Now here, you'll see me like wiggle a lot more. Because it's thin. What am I talking? It's stiffened up a bunch. Jason never had a butt. Where's my phone? Is it not under there? Somebody's saying something to me. Sorry, I need to transfer some money, I guess. That's strange. It's today? I don't know. Okay, so now that this has cooled down considerably, is he? So we're a little bit in the same genre. He's a little taller, which is fine. I might bring him down a little bit more. The head is definitely too, but it's fine. It's fine. So it's just basically like so thickness. And then the other thing that I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to have this arm up. And the smart play would be to have oh, and I don't need to do. Did I turn it back? Yeah, I turned it off. Smart play would be to sculpt the arms separate and then glue them on. Let's. Can I get a slice of this? Probably not. That's not great. Let's see, I'm going to turn off the skillet. Not for any great reason. Take a bunch of this stuff and throw it back in there, I guess. On the sides. Get out of there, hair. But what I should do, I don't know if there's a good place to pull. So I could probably pull a little bit of material and make the arms. Oops. Do Mondo proud and make sure I spill some stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Kinda, yeah. It did a little bit, didn't it? I did spill some over there. It seems like it's moderately okay. So hey, this is like cold stone, right, or something. You can like, can I like fold this on itself? This is just actually making a problem. But I do want to make sure that it's all consistent. There's definitely a... This is stupid, what I'm doing. Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Let's turn this on. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Wax. That's what's for dinner. This is terrible. This is me not knowing what I'm doing. This is nice. This is like this is pretty solid and stuff. Scott Wilkowski has a rag. Maybe I'll just use this. I don't know. Because like as I start doing this stuff, especially as I start like kind of cleaning things up, there'll be a lot of these situations where I get like these little boogers, these little wax boogers. And just getting rid of those is actually a good thing. So I'm going to try and just make a fairly solid log here. Or a couple of them. So like let's say this is... And I'm going to have to probably work on the back of this later. But let's go with this. We're going to go... Oops. So let's see. And we'll move these over here. Then I can melt this together as well. So this is going to be possibly like his right arm. Let me put this down. And this will be his left arm. So maybe I'm doing this one upside down. And these don't need to be good, you know, or really representational. So this is going to go, because it has to, it's got to be thick enough that I want to keep it. So this might need to go taller. The other thing too is like extracting it off this friggin' piece of cardboard is going to be possibly a problem. Let's take what I just had there and let's put it on the top. Now one of the things I need to figure out too is like, I don't want this to extend too far above his head. So what we're trying to do here is this, right? So and again, structurally this just needs to hold up through the first cast, or through the first mold making session. When I get down to more This friggin' cord is bugging me. I'll use a lower temperature okay, so actually, yeah, so this actually needs to go away. Because this is going to be his hand. So we're going to have a shoulder. Uh-oh. Loosening up here. Dang it. This is unhooked. I can't grab it. It's spinning, and that's not good. It should stay safe. There we go. I don't know if this is going to be too thick or anything. I do want it flush with the body. And then we'll have a slight delineation there, right? Shoulder. It's just so hot right now. So hot right now. And we'll do this as the shoulder. I might go ahead and attach the left arm. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a California bend to it. Let's attach more here. Again, this is the benefit of wax, right? Doop-a-doo. No. Stop it. It's loose. I don't like it. I should almost just super glue it on or something. No, see, because like, look, like, dang it. There's a little pin in the side. This is I'm about to be stupid. So it's seated now. Maybe I'll be okay. Let's grab this if we can. And then we got battle. Haste, go, boom. I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna extract that. Now, I don't know if this is the right length or anything. That seems about maybe what I want. Probably want his shoulders forward. So again, this is where, like, I would want to have a torch. You would basically just get this real hot, is what you would do. And then get this real hot. And then when they're both real hot, you gotta squish them together. Ow. Yay, we won. So this is all way too much. Dang it. This arm doesn't matter because it's not sticking out. It's just going to be a lump on the side of his body anyway. Who cares? We do want some of this forward shoulder action. I did like that. I just lost it though. So we're going to squish this back over here. I hate that this tip is loose. It's not my fault. Dang it. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Nah! What do I need to do here? I mean, maybe I just need to crimp this. You can hear it snap into place, but then it pulls out again. So, like, it used to snap in, and then you'd turn it, and then it wouldn't pull. This sucks because it's like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. If I knew how to solder or something. I mean, it's also a fairly cheap product. But it's also another reason to use, you know, like the knife when I, you know, because then I'm not yanking on with this tool, you know, too much. So it's not under as much stress. Okay. Yeah, battle. Buffs, I think. So that's reasonably similar. Again, I should probably look up some reference for like stuff. Let's. Do we want to try and? I might wait on this arm. Got some kind of symmetry issues here. A little bit. I do want to look up some reference though. I was careful. Don't try this at home, kids. Well, it's garbage. He's really big. Still. So if I can get kind of half of him, maybe? I can sort of focus on this half. Get him feeling not quite ridiculous. We probably want some big traps on him, I guess, though. Even though it's supposed to be like a little kid, right? If I'm doing macabrelets correctly. Dang it. Alright, this is, now it's more like fudge. Like a hard fudge. Like a peanut butter fudge. And right now, I'm pushing on this, and I'm not worried about obliterating the... It's not like there's a lot of detail there, but like I'm not worried about squishing it, because it's cooled down enough that it's gonna hold up. You know, I'm gonna mainly focus on one side of the head. One side of the everything. I'm gonna have to, because he's all weird in general. Take a little bit off the bottom. I mean, he's kind of juggernauty, right? So if I go with just 7, if I go with Jason 7, that's the first cane hodder. He's got the chain. So is he wearing a coat? What the heck? Why do I have 2 Dr. Peppers here? I don't want to do the chain. I'm not going to do the the chewed up hockey mask. On the side, I'm not going to do that hit. So it's basically just a coverall. But it's not a coverall, so it's pants and a shirt. But this is like a weird, he's got like a pouch? What is this? Yeah, I don't know about the coat. I don't know about the coat and t-shirt. That's weird. Here, look at that. It's just melting into the wax. It's great. Alright. I think this is what... I don't want to shred up. And I don't want to... Yeah. Like, I don't want the chain. I hate this thing. This tool turning on me, man. It's driving me kind of bonkers. I'm definitely gonna jank up his feet. We're gonna not go as deep back here. I guess I should carve this with a knife. I don't need to be doing this right now, but I'm gonna do it. It's my if I've got a catchphrase, that's what it is. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna. I'm just trying to use the tool without torquing it now, and just... So collar, kind of. I mean, he just kind of got like shredded. I don't want to do the shreds, but I might do some semblance of that. This is like too early to stick around. Kylo Ren was shredded. Kylo Ren has an 8-pack. Ow, it burns. This is working for me though. Like kind of proportionally. I'm liking it. It feels like a Rescue Heroes horror movie guy. And here's the other thing too, is like I might not worry about the scale. I want to, you know, I want them to all be nice and art directed, you know, and fit together. But you know what else I could do? Is just scan it and shrink it in the friggin' computer and not worry about it. The back, you would have the back would win between the arm and the back. So yeah, and then like again, I should probably have some semblance of clothing. Again, I've said the word collar a few times. Stupid tool. Is this? Let's see, where can I put light somewhere else that's makes it easier to see what's going on? An important part of these guys is like actually not doing anatomy correctly. I mean, it's more about the chest pieces than these actually, but let's liquefy this whole thing. If anybody's streaming, if anybody's like lurking while they're streaming, if they're like, please tell people. Let people know so they can lurk in multiple places. Sorry, I'm not doing a lot of talking here either. Let's see. Tonight's not going to be a, like, let me show off your artwork kind of thing. So I'm probably not going to pull up anything. But you can share links if you want people to click on them. No, you're fine. Yeah, I like these proportions here for the most part. My hands are warm enough that I'm actually between the warmth of my thumb and the thing, like I am moving this edge in a little bit, but it's only because I'm like squeezing on it kind of hard. So right now I'm only worried about silhouette right now. So kind of just chopping away at some stuff. Booty. And maybe we'll, we'll give them a little shredded stuff, but we'll do that with a different. We'll do that with a smaller tool and less heat. Maybe it's time to put the other arm on. I don't know. I'm a little worried about the blade. Maybe I just build it up. I definitely don't have like a ball socket here. Ball joint. That was scary. That was scary. I don't want to warm this up too much. Give me a piece of wax. Just trying to fill these gaps. Okay, so on this one, it's this side. Way too much. I mean, so we've already got some stuff happening here. I mean, seemed like a good idea at the time. Just gonna try and get this nice and soft and just jam it in there until it looks okay. I'd love to actually have it. Maybe I'll try that. To get the machete to rest against his head. I don't want a gap there. But having this extra point of contact is good. I really should have a base on this, probably. Why is proclivities in my head? Did I say that earlier? I heard it. I'll do the battle. Give me a second. So actually, I mean, like, his... I'll probably try and bring it all the way down. That's a little weird. I guess we don't want... No problem. I'll run this battle here in a second. Ugh. Right. Battle. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Boom. A little chunkier. How does this work? Stop being all coiled up. So they're just matching. Ow, 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 ow. It's kind of matching the symmetry. Wait, what? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. It's interesting, though. You see anything else cool happening, Mr. Candyman? What else is going on in Twitch, the Twitchiverse? This evening? I think I'm going to carve that with a knife. Put this back into the shoulder. I could take a break and play Vampire Survivors. Definitely can't take a break and play Elden Ring. I should give back the Xbox to the kids at this point. I'm going to take a little bit off of the leg here. Let's take it off of here. Put it up on the pelvis. Kinda. It's nice because you can kind of still move shapes around a little bit and stuff. So I'm trying to get more of this, or his like upper leg, whatever the heck muscle that is. $8 o'clock. When's lunch? So this elbow is here. Here's the thing too, is like what I'm terrible at is like I'm doing this, right? Like, yeah, it's a new thing for Monstapalooza. Gotta have them. Get it cool. Make it. If something, you know, maybe people like it, maybe they won't, but whatever. I'll have a new thing, and it's new for that thing. And then like, is there a business plan? Am I trying to sell a certain number of these? And if I have a goal of selling a certain number of them, does that become, do I try and pressure 2 people at the end of the show to buy one so that I hit my numbers? Like, how much do I hate that? Right? God, friggin' business. I want people to buy stuff because they want it, not because I guilt somebody into friggin' hate it. But what I'm trying to do here, right, is like I've got a ton of things that are like other people's sculpts and things that I could paint. I can do that real quick over the next week and get a bunch of that stuff ready. It's not mine. It's my paint. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to take the Dom Quek piece this year. Takes up a bunch of room in my suitcase. Hand. If this is going to be the hand, definitively. It's going to live there. Ow. Hot. So let's give this some of that. Let's give this some of that. Set this down. What the what? 50 people from Kid Shadow. Hey, Friday night, you were doing scary stuff. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Fuse and Neko. Flaro, what's up? Reptilian Goddess. Who else we got? Candles. You got this guy. You got this guy. He's kind of a lot bigger. I don't know that I have a problem with that. Poopy playtime. Let's turn this off for a second. I can't reach my squeaky squeak. Hey everybody. Hi. Welcome in. How's it going? How was your stream? What's up, Sinister Unknown? Who else did I miss? Thank you for the shout out, Tammond. I didn't have to reach for my keyboard. What's going on? Happy Friday, the 13th. I don't have anything close because I'm bad at this. But so Monsterpalooza is in a couple weeks. What we're doing, this is an old sculpt. This is actually a resin cast of Stabby McShatner mask. Is this character. Like similarly, this is ampersand. And stuff, because happy March. I want to hopefully this weekend make another creepy snowman. But this is what I'm doing tonight. Last night Candles was here helping me out with Vampire Survivors. Is it Poppy? I said Poopy. I did say Poopy. Poopy Playtime would be a whole other game, I guess. I haven't heard Poppy Playtime. That's funny. So this is Castelline. So it's a wax. It's a sculpting wax. Part of what I did at the beginning of the stream was I got a bunch of because of I guess maybe the whole desk conversion part of my title I can get rid of and just focus on this now. But it was basically like showing how much friggin' work it is for me to switch from my day job to trying to do another project. So Monsterpalooza is in a couple weeks, and I figured, hey, it's Friday the 13th, so let's just. Do I have a problem with him being this big? I kind of don't. Because the other thing too, right, is that again, I can just shrink it digitally. I'd rather nail the sculpt at the wrong scale, and stuff, than do it wrong. So what's gonna end up with this guy? Let me grab a. I could heat this up, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Do I have the right thing that I'm looking for? I'll grab this. So I'm gonna end up screwing this up while I'm working on it, but I'm just doing it now just to show you guys where this is gonna end up. It'll be something like this. The smaller one? Is this a bigger one? And then I'll probably paint on, a triangle or whatever. I can fill that in later. You mean from the original drawing? I mean, so it's supposed to be a machete, so it's supposed to be bigger. And then in the well, thank you for that, an anonymous cheerer. Appreciate the bits. If I go straight up and down with it, it's less structurally sound and harder to cast. I'm just playing with this right now to see if I like it or not, basically. So the main thing is that so yeah, this is a waxy material. I don't remember if I was carving when you came in. It was basically, you know, working on the machete, which I'll probably round off and not leave it quite as jagged. And I'm sure I'm going to end up screwing this up at some point. This almost looks like it's like grafted to his hand, which is not great. Yeah, hopefully your stream went well. Hopefully you had fun playing Poppy. Poopy. I can use like other things like this one, too. We'll probably want to, like, some of this doesn't. This right here, this is electric, so it gets hot, so it's a lot easier to use at times and stuff. So here I got to figure out what I want to do with this and like getting it to feel right. Like I said, like he's holding it and not, and then also coming back in and going like, okay, well, like it needs a handle. But part of the thing is trying to get that aesthetic where they all look kind of like they're carved and stuff. So happy Friday. Hope everybody's good. Anybody got cool plans? I'm just going to start going through the default greeting stuff. Things. I would like to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once this weekend, if it's still around. Ooh, and if I go to the drive-in, I don't even have to like take a shower. I don't have to get out of my car. Thanks, Casey. So he probably should have kind of a cuff. Thumb. Red, what are you doing? Cut your hands up. What's going on? Get some new kit or something? Tell me you're at Culver's right now. And it's just the biggest chicken fried steak of your life. This lighting could be better. Let's turn the hot tools back on. Oh geez. Now I could switch to the smaller one. I could also just switch this tool to the less hot side. While that's heating up, I'm going to pull a little bit more off of it here. Oh, you know, if this went kind of behind his head a little bit, that would be... So, and the weird thing too about these is that part of the charm of them is kind of how rough that they're sculpted, kind of. So that's the thing I have to keep in mind. At times. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. For the grip. Oh, and that's the other thing too. I guess it should also come out here. Boo. So he's holding a machete. It should have a handle. It's not great. It's not great. And I could like turn the blade a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It's best to not have like a big, too much of a gap. Not a gap, but just like a groove here for the mold as well. Maybe if I do like a zigzaggy. Red Jar, what do you... Don't cut yourself. What's going on with your hands? Swiss Army knife. Oh, interesting. Forgive my lag for us answering that at the same time. Oh no. Is this timber? Are you doing any timber anew tips? Nice. Let's roll up a little bit of a spine here. Is that the start battle? Start battle. I haven't seen. Well, I guess I haven't seen anything show up in chat, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. It's like soft serve when it gets activated fully, kind of. I was trying to explain earlier, like, what different... It's like, oh, now it's like peanut butter, and then now it's like fudge. Doing that with heat was probably the wrong call. Okay, battle. Not a lot of guys here. Let's put a high ground up here. I don't even know if we got anybody. I don't know what's going on. We'll just start. So from the top. Stupid handle. I don't know. I could ask questions about horror movies. Is anybody planning on watching any scary movies tonight? Nice. Go watch Slither. I think I want to beef up this hand a little bit more. Earlier when I was talking about slugs, I'll show the rest of chat here in a second. We won! We won! Good job, everybody. Tammin, 3 tanks. KC, 3 archers. I'm getting tired. I'm hungry. What's going on? 3 rogues. I should. Okay, I'm just gonna drop a war thingy. Boop, and then put some stuffs down, and then I'm gonna go back to grab my stuff real quick. Quests. Really big egg. Tiffany, howdy. I am getting sleepy. Need to eat. So what we're doing here is how many hours has it been? 4 hours? It's 3:48. Yeah, KC, right? Like, hey, KC, do me a favor. Go tell Candles to tell me to remember to eat. That'll. Props and Pop. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I was just saying that I could be doing this in Nomad, but then I'd have to print it. So I'll catch chat up. So basically, yeah, I reset my desk because it's like I had my work computer here and stuff, and I had to throw. I just got stuff all over the floor now, and I had to find like this thing, and then some other stuff. And I made some. So for the next time that I do this, so I don't have to get out the electric stuff as much. I poured more what I refer to as slugs, so that because we were talking last night about just whether or not it's ADD specifically, right? But like there's any kind of artistic endeavor, any kind of any endeavor, right? Like the more the fewer speed bumps you have, the easier it is to do stuff, the less friction that you have. I'm just gonna, speaking of less friction, I'm just gonna slice this open. So having stuff like this out and around gives me these hunks of wax here that are about the right scale of material for like something like this. So that way I don't have to like get this stupid thing out and like heat up a 3-pound brick of it's sealed shut. I can't even right now. But basically, so I made a new slug for this guy tonight. He's a little bit bigger than I want him to be, but this is Stabby McShatner mask. And this is #goals. And he looks a little bit. He's way beefier than the drawing of him. Let's try and do this again. Can I do? Here, I'm gonna turn this off because it's smoking. Please let me do up arrow. It's not gonna work, is it? It's not. Let me blunder into this. Yeah, exactly. And so, tonight was just trying to get this stuff set up. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Is it this one? Okay, yeah, that's the page I was looking at. New. Have any bookmarks? Macabre. Here we go. But yeah, Monsterpalooza is in a couple weeks. So like 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now? 3 weeks from now? I need to be in Pasadena. So here's like this guy here. Up here at the top. So these are these guys, right? And so I'm adding, since today's Friday the 13th, I'm trying to get this dude. So his design's way different. Oh, you know what? I do like the straps and the ears on that. We can add those in. And then maybe I'll add in the little ribby section. But I mean, you can see how the other guy changed a little bit. Thank you. What am I doing? Brain. Let's go back to that so people can see what's happening here. Sometimes happening here. Let's press this button to go back to this. But yeah, so I've got this was like one of the first successful pieces that I did that was received really well. Sorry, the lighting's garbage right now. Here's like another. There's this little sort of Jawa dude with an egg, little furry egg. These are cast resin. This is a queen figure from the original chess set. It's got glitter and glow-in-the-dark powder in it. Here's another bird. Well, forget that you see the bird already. This is a knight. Let's give. See, do I want heat again? I think first. Where's my knife? Did I throw it someplace? Am I sitting on it? Bruh. Okay, I got it. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. I got my knife. I got the knife. And then back to this thingy. I don't know why I keep messing with the face, because the face will happen at the very end. There's no reason for me to be doing this now because it's just going to get messed up. But it's just fun to look at, kind of, maybe. It's not super accurate to the... Nice, thank you. It's very much not accurate to the reference. This guy, but I'm thinking it's going okay. It's going okay. I'm gonna. Do I just switch to the lower heat setting? I've got some, Kelly, but like I'm always open to. I like tools. I've got some. I mean, this is just. I've got a variety of. There's some things that are actually dental things. Some that are sculpting tools, some that are other stuff. But this right here, I'm gonna switch it to the lower heat thing. This is a cheap dental waxer that I got off ye old daddy Amazon thing. So I was running this at 310 earlier to do a bunch of big gouges and stuff, and welding things together and stuff. Oh, nice. I mean, like, we can just definitely whisper me or something, for sure. I like tools. I got a few from my dentist a long time ago where I was like, "Hey, you got any busted stuff?" And he's like, "Why do you want busted stuff?" And I'm like, "Because it's for sculpting." Here's like another. This is one of the pawns. Painted up, and then this is the here's that. Snowman that I want to make another version of. Thanks. Yeah, no, that's super cool. Yeah, like hopefully you'll at least let me pay for shipping or something, or we can barter. I can send you artwork and stickers and stuff. So right now this is oh, so yeah, the yeah, actually with these normal tools, the first bird that I made, I have an alcohol lamp. If you run denatured alcohol, it's not like smoky. But you know, it's an open flame, so like be careful, right? But like I did a lot of just heating up stuff in the fire. Excuse me, in the fire, and then using that and then kind of going back and forth and making sure that worked. When I good waxers like that sculptors use and stuff, like some of them have like foot pedals and stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely with the whispers. So like Scott Wilkowski, Wetterschneider, Wilkowski. I watched him work a bunch, and I don't know. I like to think I learned a little bit, but just when he was at Woot Bear one day in San Francisco, and yeah, it was fascinating. He had a nice one, but like there was like a $400 rig, Cats going crazy outside. This was like $60 on Amazon. So, again, it's like I don't know. I don't know that I would recommend people working with. So again, this is Castelline. If you can get Monster Clay, right? Like it's the same thing. Basically. I'm using this because I could get it at Douglas and Sturgis, which is local to me or whatever. They did not carry Monster Clay. They might now. I don't know. But all the cool kids use Monster Clay. So basically what I'm doing right now is... Oh, that's what I was going to... earlier, maybe I should have kept it on the high temp thing. Or I could do that later. I was going to add back in the... in my sketches... this guy's got... oh, they don't carry Monster Clay? Do you use it at all, Paul? Sorry, I shouldn't be using your name. Why am I doing that? That's like... I think it's because... I think it was because Art of Mr. Dix was doing it. That's why. Brandon's a bad influence. Like all doxing you. Foam clay. Nice. How often? So I mean, this is actually a good topic, right? Because I was gonna basically like, I'm sitting here messing with this thing, and I was just gonna suggest, it says like, people could just work digitally. Since you work digital so often, like, do you when do you switch? When do you go back? Ooh, ODAT, nice, nice. Do you have any links, ODAT, for that? Um, is it hash or exclamation point batch paint is the context that ODAT I think and I are talking about. Um, I periodically do a giveaway stream where I'm speed painting a bunch of stuff that I've just got like in uh, inventory. So it's like 40K models that I haven't used or that I might not use myself or whatever, or just stuff that's kind of cool. Like so some things are just like things that I've got laying around. Some things are cool things that I just got that I want to share. This guy almost looks like a Wookiee. But part of that is I do giveaways during that stream, and usually they're kind of like a celebration kind of stream dealio. Um, I would like to do them quarterly, but I just haven't been able to. Like, part of it is like I owe a bunch of people. I have to ship a bunch of stuff. And it doesn't feel right doing another event when I haven't completed shipping, or at least most of it. The previous thing, and ODAT's helping out with a thing to help track the winners of part of the event. So it's super cool. So thank you, ODAT. What is this music coming from? Is it from the game? Maybe. 'Cause I didn't restart my music. So right now this is running at 175. Yeah, I mean it's hot, but like it's not as hot as the other one. So this is more like for smoothing the stuff out, adding in some little details. But the great thing about this this kind of material is that like I can keep my thumb here and not really mess that up this detail too much. But like with Sculpey, anytime that for me, anytime I'm working with it, it's like I'll move to one side of something and I'll push on it here, and then the other side gets squished and stuff. And so I'm able to pop around more with this kind of material than I can with that. And then I don't have to keep baking it. I can just let it sit, and then it'll firm up. And you don't really need an armature either if you're working small. I don't know what. I think at this point, probably I've used Castelline for more stuff. I would probably say Magic Sculpt is probably the next. Green stuff is in there somewhere. Some epoxy sculpt, some And then Sculpey's kind of in there too. So I might switch back to the knife on some of this, because like I obviously want it to have that same kind of carved look. Where'd he go? Yeah, I've got a I don't remember if I got it from somebody who was like giving it away or if I got it cheap at like a yard sale or something, but I've got a tiny, just a toaster oven. This dude's huge. But so far people seem to think he's not too chunky. And again, it's the kind of thing that I could just, especially now with like the friggin' tools that have been coming out even just like recently. Like I could scan this guy with my phone and have a 3D model of it, and then just shrink it and then re-output it. I do like. I think even when I've got, the whole photogrammetry pipeline set up and stuff or whatever. I do like working with this stuff. It's nice to I don't know, be able to just do this. In my drawing, I did have ribs here, so I might go ahead and jack him up here a little bit. Oh, Kelly, here I'll pull up the what's the best way to do this? Probably just to switch scenes again. The example of these two guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play my dumb music again. If you do exclamation point music, you'll see this is my SoundCloud, and it's like a lot of these are like Cody prompt. Sorry, I'm so loud. A lot of these are like Cody prompts. Some of them are Lord Spew prompts. And then like sometimes I'll just like try to take that image and make like an ambient thing out of it. So that's what we're listening to a little bit. Oh yeah, let me show before I do the battle. Kelly, these guys. So yeah, so here's this, right? Here's Stabby McShatner mask. Mikey, and Chaz. Here's some paints. So that's these guys, right? And then this is the these guys are very similar. And the way that I currently have this guy is he's much more like Juggernaut-y. Here's a better shot. So somewhere between those two, right, is no problem. P&P. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, you're not going to Monsterpalooza, are you? I got a couple weeks. I'm not ready. I'm gonna I could, like, if I'm happy with this sculpt tonight, I could make a mold tonight. Hey Stinger, thanks. Boop. Yeah, I wanted to finish showing up this other. This. Hopefully sometime soon I'll have my head skins. I've got 6 of them in the queue. Night, Kelly. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know if I need to do anything to annoy Wheeler about his Discord. Oh, I've got a Discord. Exclamation point Discord. One of the key features of it is my Clip All the Things channel. Which is just where I put links to stuff I'm clipping all the time. So boop and boop and boop. These are like upside down, kind of. I'll switch to, well, actually I can just use other tools. So this is like doing this now is a potential problem. Because it's just adding in more detail for the mold to screw up. I'm going to turn off the music from this if I can. I can't right now. Let's see. Let's go. Let me grab the whip, I guess. So I'm going to hit. And then escape. Okay. And then options. And then turn sounds and music off. And I'll just leave it paused. Okay. But yeah. Yo. So yeah, like if I have the opportunity to sculpt something that is gonna be bad for, that would just kill a mold. I'm gonna try and avoid it. Kane Hodder is gonna be there doing signings and stuff. Get choked out. We're joking with Gabe from Ben Monster TV. I said, don't get choked. He's like, what if I want to get choked? Like, okay, because that's something Kane Hodder does. He was Jason for what, 4 movies after 7? Something like that. I bet Cody... Is Cody on right now? I bet Cody's on. But yeah, I mean, aside from this, I'm only putting this ribby thing in because of it's in my drawing. Otherwise, I'm not trying to... Part of the deal with these guys is that they're trying to be designed to not... Like, the less somebody can go like, oh, yeah, that's clearly the, part 7 end of the movie. Cody isn't on. What? It's Friday the 13th. How can Cody not be on? I'm not looking to like bail on anything. I think focusing on this little detail-y section for a second might be a good call. Normally I don't do this. Normally I would keep going on the whole thing. And part of the aesthetic with these dudes is that they're not super detailed. Mostly just because I don't want to do the work. Thanks. I'm enjoying it, you know? I mean, like, it started off as like a gross gray turd. Shapes are getting shapy. Yeah, I want to, like, that's part of the thing is coming in and just actually sort of simplifying it. Like, I'm going to add in a little bit of actual detail, but now it's like, there's a lot of this stuff that's just kind of there. So I want it to look like it's carved at the end of the day. And some of that might be coming back in like with a knife later. Too. Because like when I paint too, I like, you know, I like dry brushing and stuff, and I like letting the model do the work when it can. So giving all these little edges and stuff for it to grab onto is always nice. Might come in here with a tighter. Do-boot, 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 do-boot. I think I'm going to lift some of this out, which I should probably just do with a knife. But yeah, like this area here, and I don't know if I'm going to do anything else with like the jacket kind of area. I like this shape. I mean, that's nice. A little toothy. It's just like, you just can run into a whole problem now with wanting to do that everywhere. You know. boogers. So there's a little bit of vapor. Like I can still smell some of this. Although I do have this big pot of stuff here. It's turned off right now. But I can definitely smell it. And it definitely is like a, you know... It's like with casting too. Like just like, ugh. I feel sleepy. Just makes me sleepy. I'd rather not mess with chemicals. I just lift up a whole bunch of... Ugh. I think I just... It's one of those body horror things of like, oh, did I just... When I did that thing, did it just take a whole big chunk of thing with it? I don't like getting old. I don't like being paranoid about my face. Other stuff. Who's seen Stir of Echoes? Although that's an interesting... It's not really exactly a tangent. Because there's a very valid reason for the... I don't know, very valid reason. Very different reason for those things to be happening. I gotta figure out how I want to fill in this corner. If I do, or if I want to punch that out. Punching it out is gonna be hard if I do a glove mold. Or not a glove mold, but just a cup mold. Speaking of which, is he gonna fit? Hopefully. So when I'm done with the sculpt, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a cup. Oh yeah, this is fine. So and then I'm just gonna stick him in it, and he clears the edges fine. And then yeah, and then I'll just pour silicone around him. And then when it's done, I'll just cut him out. And then I'll have a mold. So there's that. End of stream. Not really. But oh, but yeah, my favorite specific Jason look is the is definitely like the one where with the prop damage to the mask. So do I want to put the ear in is the question here as I'm messing around in this area. Yeah, I don't want to be that specific on any of these guys, is again my point. Because this is supposed to evoke that more than be that. I'll put the ear in with higher temp if I want to put the ear in. And the cleaner stuff is, the kinder it is to a mold. So the softer my details are, the more longevity kind of you would have. I do like some of the stuff in here where like it's almost not meditative, but like just finding an organic pattern and just noodling on it a little bit. It's very different to me, than like trying to replicate a detail, right? Like doing this kind of stuff is fun because you're just kind of playing with like something it's doing already, watching it emerge and then just kind of coaxing it, I like these little stair-steppy kind of things. So dumb. Just like letting people know what, ridiculousness is in my head is like part of the when I start liking something where I'm like, oh, I think that I did a really good job there on that part of the thing. It's pretty good. And then I like in my head I have this conversation where I show it to somebody else and that somebody else is like, holy crap, man, that's super cool. Dude, that's dope. And then you're like, why? Why am I having a pretend conversation in my head where this real person is telling me how cool this thing is? That's weird. But the only reason I mention is, A, it happens. So that's the thing. So you're not alone if... Yeah, no, that's Casey. That's kind of what I figured is like, just that, stuff's starting to feel kind of graphic, right? A little bit. Because like this is just a blob of, I don't know. It's not really that bad. I mean, just getting legible is definitely a thing. It's always nice when that happens. I'm gonna lift this out. Boop. And get rid of it. What's interesting as a streamer. Well, you shouldn't read too Jason-y though. Is the problem? Just kidding. I don't know. I don't care. Because again, this is not Michael Myers. This is Stabby McShatner mask. I do like kind of how bulbous his mask is right now. It feels very soft and friendly. One of the things observationally, like Wheeler switching from project, like he'll probably do like, does he work on like 5 projects per stream. I think it's, for me, when I bounce around a lot, I feel like I bounce around a lot. I bounce around a lot per, like, I might work on something on one stream and then not come back to it either ever or whatever. So, like, he'll actually go back to other stuff. But what I'm talking about is, like, there's some people that stream that are like, here's this same thing that I've been working on for, you know, these last 2 months. And every day I'm chipping away at it. And I think there's a lot of comfort with people knowing that, like, that's what they're going to get, you know, that's therefore, and so, and obviously also hanging out, you know, with people is strong. But I bounce around so much from stream to stream. It feels good to be doing this. Actually, I mean, it actually, my back hurts a lot. Let me see if I can readjust my posture here. All right, let's go recline mode and see if this works. I can't see it because the camera's in the way. It sort of works. But just for it to hang, yeah. I mean, like I get that a lot from people. Is like, we don't care what you're working on. We just like to be hanging out here. I'm like, okay, well that's cool. That's nice to hear. Uh-oh, it's getting cold outside. I can feel my shoulders season up because I took my hoodie off earlier. Freaking California, and of course there's the I've been inhaling whatever these fumes are. So I should go to bed. Should like slam a bunch of water and put on 2 hoodies and get unconscious. This is starting to get a little too designy. Like, that's one of the things that's nice about these guys is they're just kind of quick chops. And I don't want this to end up looking like a Patrick Tatopoulos Stargate sculpture, which I love, by the way. Which I love. Like, that's like, I'm down here now, yo. Which I love. Cody's good at doing camera stuff. Yeah, it's just like whether or not it's hewn by somebody who's barely competent, and so you can still project, onto it from your subconscious, versus hewn by, some Art Deco snob. Not calling Patrick Tatopoulos an Art Deco snob. I'm just saying, like, some of the vibes that I'm getting out of here are, like, if I'm not careful, it's too designy. Yeah, for sure. Part of the thing is, like, just the aesthetic of like when I did the monkeys. There's nobody nearby. There are a couple pieces that I did where, and the thing is like these don't have to abide by the rules for my chess pieces because they're not chess pieces. My hand is kind of cramping though a little bit. That's a little weird. Which is basically that like most of the stuff is sculpted by a character in the world. And stuff, so, and then it just kind of fits the totemic vibe of the other stuff that's there. So on some of those, like I went in and kind of did like an anatomical sort of vibe, and then had to just chop at it to get it to feel right. Like it wasn't a bad sculpt before; it was actually a decent sculpt. The anatomy was solid, but it shouldn't have had anatomy. Is the like in my like the goals of the piece. That's all I'm talking about. Is that like this vibe that isn't super apparent at first. Like that's weird. I need to fill that hole in a little bit. Now my Zerniverse dudes, like these guys, I think that's part of what I was like an autopilot. Well, I mean, I can just see that like especially like here where it starts getting kind of like that eyeball. That's part of what's happening is that I'm sort of in autopilot here, and it's turning more into a Zerninator guy than a macabrelets guy is the thing. They've got that kind of face motif on the torso. Come here, you stuff. And that's just what I did without thinking about it. Because it's not even like where his ribs would have ended. So I just need to, like, okay, this is coveralls. And then, too, what's nice is that if I keep this side really plain, this side pops out more, right? I mean, I might have like some little rips and stuff in it. Candles didn't get scamdles. I'm just gonna run this battle. I can't. Where's the sounds? I can't get to it. I gotta hit my. Oh man, that's no fun. Cold food is bad. That was weird. I heard my kid kind of make a noise in the other room, and then like the power fluctuated. I definitely am gonna have this ragged pant leg though. Let me, before I get yelled at. Just gonna run the battle. Haste! Get him! I don't want an undercut here. Because again, mold stuff. I might leave his face really smooth instead of chiseling it. Fight a sword! Open Captain Chest. Yeah, we were just showing earlier how I'm gonna plunk this guy in a cup. Oh, what? Wait, is he too tall? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, here's the thing, too. And I learned this from Craftsman, Steady Crafting. They just put tape around the top. Just it fills up higher. So I might end up doing that. But yeah, here's this guy. He's bigger. See, if he'd been the right height, he wouldn't. What am I doing this for? Or so this is for Monster Palooza. I wanted to make another macabrelets guy. So we're the cup. Oh, for the mold. So you I didn't notice the first time I plunked him in here, but the tip of the machete is right near the rim. And so if it goes all the way through and the silicone doesn't cover it up, obviously it'll leak out, right? But then if I put tape around it, if I feel like I have to use this cup specifically, if I put tape around it, or I mean alternatively I could cut the bottom out of it to drop him down a little bit more, and then I could just hot glue this to a piece of cardboard, because the bottom doesn't need to be there. But yeah, you can just extend the height of the cup just by using tape, and then I can fill it up with silicone higher, so that whenever I demold it, oh no, yeah, no, molding and casting. But here's this guy so far today. This little duder. Right? Maybe I'll make a black mold. No, it'll be clear. just gonna plunk that guy over there. Man, this place is a wreck right now because I converted my workspace from day jobby mode into sculpting mode. So there's stuff all over the floor from like, oh, I need that tote. So I should probably stop streaming an hour and a half before I want to go to bed to make sure I can find the bed and stuff. Oh, nice, nice. How is that? Oops. Oh, no. I don't want to... I don't want to... Hey, hey, Fuego. Hey, Fuego. Hey. Hey, Fuego. Oh, God. Oh, God. I started this when my dinner got here. And then I paused it when I got back to sculpting. Because I was like, I'm not supposed to be playing this. I'm supposed to be sculpting. I ended up accidentally doing better than I thought I would. Am I using Magic Wand? Level 3? Cross. Brazier. I'm not close enough to anything to wait for chest stuff. Nice! I don't like the werewolves. I don't like them. Yikes! Oh, I'm almost dead. Give me the floor chicken. Floor chicken. On the search for floor chicken. Friggin' garlic. Yes, please. Give me that garlic. Oh, God. Oh, God, ghosts. Oh! I'm dead. Knife is super good, single target DPS, but it takes even... Yeah. Right? So I did go in and unlock a bunch of guys last night. I'll get back to sculpting like immediately. Let me just the skeleton, this Mortaccio guy is super hard. Yeah, it's just that like when things were just on top of me, and it's garlic. You gotta take garlic. Quit. Yeah, I wasn't ever able to get him like over level 20. Because I suck. So there's that. So a lot of the thing about sculpting is like just cleaning up the stupid details. Like, you know, making it so that this reads, you know, as a strap. And then like yeah, I was trying to get in there and bounce that bone around a lot, but it was really hard to do. The character that who's the guy in the middle bottom, I think, that I think starts with a crazy area boost, and like I got a whip early on, and it was like just half the screen was whip. I'm like, wow. And then that wore off. But that's the one I made it for. Okay, that makes sense. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here because like this is still a little. I think it's because it's still warm and my hands are warm. The stuff that I'm doing right now, like with this, is like just trying to smooth stuff out. And if it's the material's a little sticky, kind of by itself, so you definitely get like these little boogers. And what I want is I want to just like really push stuff into place. Oh, I guess one of the things I could do is I've seen people do this with stuff. Just put Saran wrap over it to do pores and some other stuff, or like, or you're trying to smooth things and you don't want the tool to grab it. The other thing is like I can spray it with an inverted compressed air can, and that'll make it really cold and really firm. Yeah, Fuego, were you here when I was showing off this stuff at all? I can pop over and show you the concept. Not that the concept is like super. I think pretty sure you know what the concept is. But yeah, he's where was that? Web view. So like there's this is Stabby McShatner mask, right? And this is #goals. So that's what he was supposed to look like. But again, you know, like this guy doesn't really look exactly like that other thing. I think this is a better design. This one's more Jason Bateman or uh, American Psycho. What's his head? Maybe it's because of the hair. But so he's a lot bigger. And I thought about shrinking him more, but then I was just like, you know what? I'm liking it. Yeah, Christian Bale. I'm kind of digging this though, him being this chunky. See if I can lift out a little bit of this without. Chunky boy. I've got this friggin' 100-degree duder over there just chilling. For sure, man. Hey, thanks. Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping in. I should really consider going to sleep at some point. It's like a week full of late nights. And I wasn't even playing Elden Ring. Picture like you have for streamers, but do interesting. Let's see. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? Let me take a look. Oh, Odette's on right now. Art of Gym. Candles, are you planning on streaming later? Clip seal. If I see Baker come on, I might raid him. 'Cause I want one of them pal duders. Do. Yeah. I mean, I could probably just do that. Oh, you mean like without you actually going live? Got it. Ponder. This needs a fold like here. Oh, this is going up like that though too, so actually there should be more stuff leading to that. Because this is twisted. Tiffany Twisted. What is it? What is that from? I feel like I should punch a hole through here. Even though I really don't want to, because the way I'm going to make this mold, that's going to suck. Oh, that's Hotel California. Mine is Tiffany Twisted. Uh-oh, I said the words, the Eagles are gonna kill my stream. Although with the collar there, it kind of works. Mine is Tiffany Twisted. The pink champagne on ice. Something. I mean, I guess I could put his ear in there. I just went through all the trouble to... What's up, somebody's kid? How you doing? It's funny, it laid in there almost exactly how I want it, except it's not going to fly. I figured I'd do some Friday the 13th. Stuff. Chef, too. What the heck? Where's everybody coming from? Let's see if I can backfill this a little bit, because I'm sure... So hey, everybody. This is... I don't know if you've seen this guy before. This is my Stabby McShatner mask figure. A little resin duder. 100 milligram brownie. I have not done any Waldo-ing yet. One in the chat. Whatever. No problem. I'm like, I'm gonna crash soon too. But for Monsterpalooza, I'm gonna make another macabrelets duder. So that's what we tonight was like, starting from scratch, including resetting my work desk to be in sculpt mode, which was a pain, and then finding all the materials that I needed, because I hadn't sculpted anything like this in a long time. I need to put the smaller tip on here. Nerd Squad. It totally is, Chef. Oh wait, no, I mean like here. Let me go to here. So these are the Series 1 stickers. So this is Dave McShatter Mask. This is hashtag goals. There's Chaz. And then I'm going to open this in a new tab. So I keep kind of going back and forth on these. Does this have... So, I don't know if I'm going to redo any of these guys. I do really like the Stabby McShatner Mask one. And I think he holds up, and I think another mold will be easy to make a good one for. Oops. Yeah, the purple one, yeah, is a totally not Michael Myers, but Michael Myers. This is Mikey, because Michael Keaton, you say his name 3 times and he shows up. It's Chaz for Charles, Chuck. But yeah, I've just renamed them all stupid stuff, so nobody can organically find them, including people that want to buy it. I'm getting chilly from the window being open. I should put his ear in as well as his strap. I mean, that helps define that gap a little bit better. I was just saying earlier that I want to, if at all possible, have this hole filled in instead of not having it filled in. But this is Jason. So right now I'm mostly just kind of going through and trying to not gap fill and polish, but sort of. The material that I'm working with is called Castelline. It's a sculpting wax. And I am working with a student-grade dental tool that is currently at 175 degrees. I should probably actually just make a raggedy sleeve. I'm not going to worry about a cuff on this guy. It's just going to be a sleeve. I hadn't even really looked to see what the viewer count was. It's nice to have over 10 peoples. We got a raid from Kid Shadow earlier. That was nice. Was there another raid too? Candles was yesterday. This, I don't know how close we are to the final Stream Raider boss. But yeah, I think this might probably do it. I should probably stop. I also haven't been wearing socks today, and that's another thing that's if I want to get don't wear socks, have the window open, and don't drink water. Go. Fever. That's just me. Yeah, right now mainly what I'm doing is just trying to make it so that there's nothing that the silicone will get into and get trapped and then pull away from because it's stuck in there. Which way does the cloth? This way. So I don't know. Could put some flappies. I'm pretty happy with how he's turning out. I would like to pour a mold tonight. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. I might pour molds tomorrow for this, and if I can do I want to do a tentacle. I'm just going to flatten this out because it's too designy. Tentacle snowman. Tentacle snowman. This needs more juice. All right, I got about a 10 second window before I get yelled at. Streamers. Let's go find somebody. But look, here he is. I mean, I'm gonna add in some more. Let's do one more chunk. Fill him out a little bit more here. One more chunk. It was a little too concave. You, me, go to bed. Me, bed, go. Somebody's kid. Just making sure somebody's kid Candles replied to your thing if you're not he says he's happy for you. Sounds like a blast. Something like this. I think I'm gonna flatten it out a little bit more on this side, just because it also contrasts. I don't know. That's almost too flat now, but oh, that sounds like a plan. Let's do that. Let me go ahead and let's put this guy down for a second. Let's turn off this thing. Get my other phone. The one that doesn't have a broken lens. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hopefully, I don't know if everybody's seen this process. It's sculpting, like whatever. At least for me, the hot tools are an interesting part of it. Let's get this out of here. Come on, bruh. I just put in my password. Bruh. This is the... I hate being... what do you call it? When people are like, "Hey, how's your stream go? You got anything to share?" And then let's just, like, it takes me 10 minutes to like respond. Like that's no fun. But here's this guy. Where's this guy? So that's what we did today. Let me post this to macabrelets. Edit structure. I'm gonna do at Valley Dweller doing some Friday the 13th. Sculpt action. On Twitch. Post. Okay. Let's Get to my thingy here, my keyboard. Announce message. Yes, announce. We are rating Art of Gym, right? Is that? It's just Art of Gym. That doesn't have an icon. Is it the Art of Gym? Is it a 0? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I didn't want to just dump people somewhere weird. Raid. That looks like his head. All right, peoples. Thanks for hanging out. Look, I like his little knee. I like his little ribbies. It's not great, you know, but I'm happy with it. I like his little spinity. He feels like a Rescue Heroes, you know, monster dude, right? I don't know. Not really. They've got enormous hands and feet. Yeah, hopefully I'll get him cast molded and cast tomorrow. Cheers, y'all. Hey, thanks a lot. Have a good night. Let's hit this thing. Boop.